Hi, I'm Josh Bowman, Product Manager for Cumulex, and in this lesson, we're going to cover the basics of licensing and subscriptions in QxControl. The basic unit of measure that you purchase to get started with QxControl is our QxControl Pro Cloud license. In order to get started with QxControl, you will need one QXP per camera or per door, and you will need at least one gateway. These are the primary components that you will need to get started with QxControl. Each QXP license includes any local gateway storage for video and events, cloud storage of those events, cloud management of all of your gateways and sites. You will receive automated updates for both QxControl, the software and service, as well as all of the gateways. And you have platform access for any user and any device. There is no limit, which means that each user can connect via a browser from as many laptops, workstations, and mobile devices as desired, no additional cost. You can also have as many users access QxControl, no additional cost, and there is no limit. Also, you can have as many cardholder users, people with access to access control credentials to access your facility. There is no charge per user, so you can have as many as you like. When it comes to the access control controllers themselves, you can make full use and connect as many locks, motion sensors, as well as utilize all available I/O ports, no additional fee. And each credential holder can have as many different access control credentials as you'd like to assign. Again, there is no additional fee. You only pay one QXP per camera, per door, and you need at least one gateway. So let's talk a little bit more about QxControl Pro. First of all, this is available as a perpetual license, which we feel for cloud is very unique and very revolutionary. What we've done is we've noticed that for some customers who are not yet comfortable with subscriptions or not comfortable with selling subscriptions or managing the renewal process, have found themselves sort of locked out of cloud, as all cloud solutions typically are only available via a subscription. So we've now made this available to anyone because you can now buy cloud the same way that you would have bought a traditional VMS-based solution. With this license, you have a lifetime of platform access, including all of the software updates that keep everything running smoothly and securely. And it also includes the first 5 years of feature updates. So very similar to a VMS in this model, there's an optional service maintenance agreement that you can purchase per license after year 5. So what this means is you get all the new features for 5 years. After that, you can choose not to purchase an SMA. Everything will continue to work, and it will continue to work with everything that is current. It will continue to be secure. Again, you will just miss out on new features if you decline the SMA after year 5. So that was the license-based approach. We also, for those who are already comfortable with subscriptions, we do have a subscription option for QXP. And the primary difference between this and the license approach is there is no SMA. So as long as your subscription is current, you will get both all of the platform access and platform updates. You will also get any new feature updates that occur during your subscription term. These subscriptions are available in monthly, annual, or 3, 5, 10-year renewal terms. And one suggestion that I would make is either approach is great. They're both available for you so that you can choose what makes sense for you or your customer. It would just make sense to only use one method per site. So for example, if you have a customer in place already, they've taken the license approach, and it doesn't make sense to have 6 license and 6 subscription. That makes it hard to keep track of. However, if you want to switch your existing licenses or subscriptions back and forth to keep everything the same, we can absolutely accommodate you there. All right, so another type of subscription that we have available to you is a cloud storage subscription, and this is for video. These, like the QXP subscription, are available monthly, annual, or in 3, 5, 10-year renewal terms. The way that we handle the video storage subscription in the cloud is based only on retention. So this is number of days that the video is retained, starting at 7 days of video retention up to 1 year. Another note when you're choosing to go down this path is we do not at this time support continuous recording to the cloud, primarily because of the amount of bandwidth that you would be moving, but also the tremendous cost of continuous recording to the cloud. At this time, it is currently event only. So this is recordings based on different type of analytic events or events that are pretty standard like motion. Those clips are recorded in the cloud. And so another difference here, just to point out, is when we're looking at the cloud video subscription, that is one per camera sensor, not per camera itself. So what this means is that if you have a multi-sensor camera with 4 video sensors, our cloud storage would see that as 4 individual cameras. So you would need, for a multi-head camera with 4 sensors, you would need 4 video storage, cloud storage subscriptions for that camera. That is the primary difference between how that is tallied up versus the QXP license itself. And again, this is based only on the number of days of retention. So we do not have any limits on the frame rate or the resolution. You can do full motion, 30 frames. You could use a 4K camera that's 8 megapixel. No limitations there. Another thing I would like to point out is you only need the cloud video storage subscription for video cameras themselves. All of your event data, your system data, users, credentials, access control events, all those things are included in your base QXP license or subscription. The only reason that you need a cloud video storage subscription, again, is for video. So let's just do a quick summary just to make sure that we understand all of this. Again, QxControl Pro, QXP, is your base unit of measure for purchasing QxControl. This is available in a subscription. You can also purchase this as a perpetual license with an optional SMA. You can also purchase cloud video storage through one of our cloud storage subscriptions. And lastly, you need at least one gateway at each physical site. And that is all you need to get started with QxControl. That concludes this training video. Thank you.